So as you know, when I was 17, I had a huge problem with drugs that basically changed my entire fucking life. I almost died. I had a huge scar here on my belly. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but it's right there because one of my girlfriends tried to stab me in a psychotic break. When I was trying to turn my life around, my main motivation at that time was my mom. I didn't want my mom to see it that way. And when I called my parents to tell them, hey, can I go back home? We never talked about the subject. They never asked me. So my main motivation was to be in check, was to be good, so the other people around me wouldn't suffer the consequences of my actions. And one of the easiest things that you can do, one of the easiest wins that you can get is the gym. Because it's the easiest one to get results, it's the easiest one to see yourself in the mirror and be happy with the person that you are becoming. It's the easiest one that you can get some muscles, it's the easiest one that you can see some abs, it's the easiest one that you can build discipline and motivate yourself to do better things. And then that shapes the basis for everything else. So it shapes the basis for business, shapes the basis for personal relationships, because if you feel good, if you look good, you are going to be better for other people, you're going to be better for yourself. In March 2022, I decided to take a leap of faith and move to another country, a place that I'd never been before. At that time, everything was against me. I was dating this girl that I bought an apartment for, who ended up cheating on me. The mentor and friend I worked for over 5 years suddenly fired me after I dedicated my entire professional career to him. And my family and friends were not picking up the phone and took the back on me. So I had no choice but to start over somewhere else. When I came to the States, I had $180 cash in my pocket and $300 on my credit card. Basically nothing. Thank God that I had a friend of a friend of a friend who got a spot where I could crash for a couple of days. It was a nightmare, but at least it was something. I did everything I could to make money. I grabbed my ass off, worked as a server in different restaurants, took photos of people on the beach for some cash. I did everything that I could. And I was living in this place, sharing a room with like 3 other people, and I hit rock bottom. I was in the lowest point of my life. And I wanted to give up so many times, brother. I was crying all the time because I had not a single person to even talk about my struggles. It seems like everything that I was trying was failing. I couldn't afford $800 in rent, plus food, plus transportation. Now, things improved a little bit when I met Justin. He was a performance trainer at this place called Athletics Miami. I reached out to him to make a quick video advertising myself as a videographer, but during that conversation, I asked him if they needed another trainer at the gym. Since I was a college athlete with a degree in personal training for athletic development, I thought, why not? It could be a long shot, but it could work. But it did. It actually worked. And I ended up getting the jobs. And for the first time, I was having a steady money. I was having a steady income. So I had to cut for months until early 2023. Money wasn't growing. Money was simply not growing. The lease was about to end, and I couldn't afford my own place. So I was planning on leaving and start fresh in another state, working on whatever job that I could find. But my friends at that time forced me to stay because they were motivating me. We're gonna have this new place, we're gonna all live together, same mind people, we're gonna kill it. So I got convinced and I said, fuck it, let's roll it. There is nothing that I can lose right here. I have nothing else to lose. And I'm so glad that I did. At that time, I was training people and offering some mentorships for video editing, making around $4,000 a month if I was lucky. Until one day, my ex-fiance sent me a story of this guy called Chris Area, who is a pretty big fitness guy in the calisthenic environment, because he needed video editors. I didn't think that I was gonna qualify, if I'm being honest, but I sent the email regardless. I said, listen, this is my work, why not? It could be a long shot, it worked for me in the past, let's just give it a try. So I applied. And then I was called to the apartment to meet the guys. And they told me that out of 160 people who applied, only one person was qualified enough for the job, and that happened to be me. Brother, I was excited as fuck. They were paying $750 per video, and we were doing 2 a week. Can you imagine the level of income that I was having at that time? Oh my God, I just couldn't believe it. And after 2 weeks, I ended up meeting these 2 guys who were like also pretty big in the fitness community and like the influencing community. So they offered me a job as well, and that is the moment where the income skyrocketed. From making $4,000 a month, I was making $22,000 a month, signed $22,000 in contracts right there in front of my eyes. So I started editing YouTube videos for them and other kind of productions as well, until one day, One of them asked me if I knew how to sell online courses, online programs. I did that for my mentorship for video and camera editing, so of course I knew. I said, yeah, I can help you out. And we developed the platform, we developed the website, we developed everything. We put the products online, we sold them, and then he gave me an idea. What if I do this but with other people, for other people as well? So in December of 2023, I started sending massive DMs. I probably sent like 300 DMs. I was sending 10 every single day, because that was basically the time that I have all the people who I thought they were qualified enough to respond my messages, until one guy replied. We started working together, and on the first 45 days of the project, we made 42,000 in monthly recurring revenue. Massive, huge. And I took that data and I said, I can sell this to other people. So that's exactly what I did. I found 2 more coaches on the way who decided to jump in the project, and we made these numbers in less than 30 days. 100,000 on sales in less than 60 days. Can you imagine how powerful that is? And there is a whole YouTube video explaining how we did it. For the first time since I moved to Miami, the doors of the city were wide open to me. I could experience things that I never experienced before, making connection, making friends, go out, buy things that I couldn't buy before without having to worry about the price. It's so difficult to explain the difference it doesn't make to you. Because the first 10K that you made, the first 20K that you made, you feel the richest that you're ever gonna be. Because now all the possibilities are endless for you. You can travel, you can buy things, you can go to restaurants, you can try new things that I wasn't be able to enjoy before. Life is an amazing journey. It's filled with all kinds of experiences. And it's so crazy to look back and see how much progress I made. Since the moment that I started to get clean, to the moment that I moved to the States, to the moment that today, right now, where I'm recording this video, is insane, the transformation that I had during these years. Today our clients, the people who put the faith and the trust on us, are beginning to experience the same opportunities. Financial freedom, the opportunity to take care of the people that you love, to not having to worry about the price, to not having to worry about having to work, break your back to put food on the table. And nothing makes me more happy than that. But I would say that the true value of the things that I gained on the past few years between the journey and the destination, it has to be the company. It's the friends that I met along the way. But when the doors truly opened to the full potential was around June 2024. So the lease was about to end. I didn't have to pay rent anymore. And what can you do with all the time and the money when you don't have to pay rent anymore? You can do whatever the fuck you want. So I started traveling. I would say that the most valuable thing that I gained between all of these years, between the journey and the destination, is the friends that I made along the way. And I had to be honest with myself, because I wouldn't be here right now telling you these stories if it wasn't for them. So that's my story.